Oh, man. Another day, another dollar, huh? Fucking run, motherfucker, run. Run. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. This fucker... This guy's probably not gonna make the bus stop. Live Forever 83. Just taking a little motorcycle ride into work this morning. I'm gonna try to be useful today. We've got what? Let's see. Today is Thursday, so we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 4 more days, and I'm on vacation. I guess the biggest thing, like, you know, this road trip's gonna be great. I've done it before. It's just an amazing ride. But ultimately, like, the scenery and the buddies that are coming along, it's all good. But the main reason I'm going down there is that to see my dad, who lives down in Springdale. And basically, you want to turn here? No, I want to go straight. So basically, I don't know, let's say 5 years ago. So he had cancer, and he's doing chemo and all that good stuff. It was just kind of, you know, he'd start talking, and halfway through he'd be like, oh, chemo brain, just forgot what I was saying. So probably about, so that was like, let's say 7 years ago. So probably about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, they diagnosed him with just dementia. And there's, like, you know, like 8 different forms of dementia. So a year ago, almost to the day, a year ago, they finally diagnosed him with Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's just fucking sucks. And literally in 1 year, he went from being able to communicate his thoughts and feelings and share a laugh and things like that to, unfortunately, now he's to the point where he can still remember my name. That's like deep in there, thankfully, but it's getting bad to the point where he's that's a little personal, but so they moved him to hospice care. And if you don't know what hospice care is, that's basically, it basically means, like, if anything happens to you, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to make you comfortable. So, for instance, if you're on hospice and you get pneumonia, which is kind of common in older people, usually you would go to the hospital and you would treat it with antibiotics and all that good stuff. But when you're on hospice care, basically all they do is just make you comfortable, and you basically wait to die from whatever you got. So while this road trip is definitely going to be, you know, really, really fun, the ultimate goal is to get down there and to spend some time with him. One of the things I didn't realize with Alzheimer's is that you start, like, hallucinating, because basically your brain's deteriorating and dying. So you start seeing things that aren't there. You have past memories that kind of fire up for no reason. So he would, like, spend like 15 hours a day just, like, wandering around the house, just, like, talking about stuff that wasn't there, or talking to, like, he always talked to a dog or a bird. He liked to whistle at birds for some reason. So it seemed like there was always a dog or always a bird in the house, and that's kind of what his brain was letting him see. And I'm guilty of this. You don't really think about, like, all the stuff your brain does, but basically the way a person with Alzheimer's can ultimately pass away or die is because they forget how to swallow. Just think about it for a second. Like, as you swallow your spit right now, you forget how to do that. Could you imagine forgetting how to swallow? So it's just a crazy, horrific disease that has kind of taken my dad from being a very smart, shrewd businessman into whistling at imaginary birds and talking to imaginary dogs at 2:30 in the morning because he doesn't know the difference between daytime and nighttime anymore. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd share that. I don't really know why, but that's the that's one of the main reasons we're going down there, or I'm going down there. It's gonna be a fun ride, and we'll have fun in Springdale, but on the other side of it is basically to see and spend some time with my dad while he still can sort of kind of remember who I am. I guess there's like 1 through 8 as far as the stages of his Alzheimer's. He's like at a 7 or a 7.5. So, you know, just don't take things for granted, guys, as far as memories you can make. If there's a family member out there you're not talking to, maybe start talking to him. You know, it's definitely worth it in the long run to let any kind of hate or relationship stuff that's kind of torn a rift in your family. It's definitely worth that to forgive it and try to move on from it, because the alternative is something like this can happen and then you never get really any closure. But I guess if there's any silver lining, I will say that he does smile and he does laugh a lot more, which is something that he didn't do. He laughed, but he didn't do as much as he does now. So everybody, hope everybody has a good morning. Just take advantage of the relationships you have, and you know, cherish those, and do everything on your side that you can to personally keep those people in your life as much as possible. Sometimes I know it's almost nearly impossible, but it's worth it in the long run. Anyway, live forever 83, guys. Have a good morning, a good day. Love you guys. Thanks for the likes and the comments and the support. I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.